This is the most viral chicken biryani recipe on the internet, made famous by a social media and real-life chef, Andy Cooks.
It doesn't look like the one Andy made.
Today I will be trying to recreate this traditional Indian dish.
Dude, it doesn't fit. What the hell?
And rate it from 1 to 10.
So I'm gonna do half the recipe, because from what I can tell from the video, Andy makes a ton of rice. A humongous amount of rice. Okay, so I'll stop with the impressions. So I'm gonna use 1.5 onions, and I could use that mandolin right over there, right there. But as they say, it's good time to train my knife skills, so. The onion follicles have hit my eye canals.
Don't breathe this!
I'm crying like a little girl or a grown man that has been laid off from his tech job because of AI.
AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, AI.
Now that's a lot of onion. So let's go to the stove top and let's shallow fry them.
All right, time to fry the onions.
Okay, so as we can see, the temperature is climbing up. It's almost ready to fry. So we'll do it in batches, not everything at once. Let's not forget to mix. And Andy said to take it out before I think it is done, so we'll do just that.
And take them out just before you think they're good enough, because they'll keep cooking.
Still very much white. That's not racist, right? You're looking for brown color. That's still not racist, right? Come on, am I canceled? Guys, chicken biryani is Indian food, which I haven't really tried. Like, I haven't ever tried curry, so this is gonna be like a first authentic, I think, pretty authentic at least, dish from India for me. When I think of food from India, I think spicy as hell. I'm thinking of Taco Bell toilet. Maybe Indians should have their own Taco Bell with like the same concept of not working toilet. I don't know what to expect. The onions smell amazing. The chicken marinade that I'm gonna do next also sounds f***ing good. Just look how many spices it needs. A little flashback. Also the wow factor of the dough on the bowl. I'm definitely gonna do that. There we go.
So that was a fucking lie.
Put them on a paper towel to drain. So from what I gathered, biryani is just basically fried rice, isn't it? It's Indian fried rice, which is like the dish that is so versatile, so good. I can't wait to try this one. Also, did I tell you how much of a pain in the ass it was to find the basmati rice? Andy said aged.
You want an aged basmati rice, very important.
I was like, I'm not gonna find it, but apparently I did find it. This royal diamond rice. Notice that the picture on the rice is like literally biryani, so. Alrighty, so we got our God damn. Okay, so we got our onions. Now let's go make the chicken marinade. Good. The best thing about this recipe, in my opinion, and in Andy's mentality, I think, is that we will do the marinade in the same pot that we will do the whole dish.
We're gonna marinate it in the dish that we're gonna cook the biryani in, because I like to save dishes.
God, that's like music to my ears. It's not like some other YouTubers who think that I'm gonna go milk a cow, make a wheel of cheese, and use it as a plate for my pasta. For one, that is too fucking expensive. Start off with our chicken. I'm gonna use 2 thighs because I'm doing half the recipe. Next up is yogurt. I think he used Greek yogurt, so let's add 2 tablespoons of that. Now I'm gonna add chili powder and turmeric. Now half a teaspoon of garam masala. Did I pronounce it right? I was ready to make my own, but thank God for the Asian aisle in the supermarket.
God did.
Now let's bust out our microplane and let's put in 1.5 teaspoons of ginger paste, or just very, very finely ground ginger. Half a teaspoon of garlic paste. Look how good it looks and smells. Now half of a lemon. I know that you have to roll it to make it real juicy, right? Dude, it doesn't fit. What the hell? The lemon is too big. Cut around it. Improvise, adapt, overcome. This is the acid part of the marinade that will help us break down the meat so it's more tender. Our chili. 1 cinnamon stick, just like that. And 4 pods of green cardamom, lightly crush them. Half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2, or in my case 3 cloves, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a bunch of coriander, roll them up to a thing, and a bunch of mint, again sliced.
What you saw in my hand wasn't mint. I bought some lemon balm in the supermarket instead of mint. When I noticed it, it was too late. Now you can freeze your mints to preserve them for later use in cocktails or whatever. Thus, I was pretty sure I have some frozen mint leaves at home from years ago, but apparently,
No fucking peas.
I was wrong.
Now again, funny story. What the hell? Both of these herbs look identical almost. Same with coriander. That I found like some dried mint, so yeah. Nobody tell Andy, please. And now the final ingredient. Third of our fried onions. And that's it. Now Andy said to let this marinate for like 4 to 24 hours.
Marinate this for 24 hours in the fridge, but I suggest that you do it for at least 4 hours.
Close the lid and let it marinate in the fridge. Great. About an hour before we take out our rice, we're gonna let the rice soak. Now let's go to the sink and wash them.
Washing the rice is very easy. Wash it 2 times as you do, and for the 3rd time, fill the pot with water and let it soak for 40 minutes.
All right, let's bring this pot to a boil. To it, we're gonna add half a tablespoon of salt. Then we would add cardamom that I bought, half of a green chili, a half of a cinnamon stick. Oh, there we go. 2 cloves, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and let's wait for it to boil. Okay, something smells so good in here. And the pot is boiling. Now we can add in our drained rice. Gotta make sure to get all of them. Don't want to waste that expensive rice. Now mix it a little bit and let it cook for 5 minutes or until cooked.
A few moments later.
The rice is cooked, so now remove it from the heat and set it aside. It's time to cook our chicken with our marinade. Like, am I gonna eat this like cinnamon stick in this marinade? Nope. I don't think so. That's my only concern with this dish. Like, how do you eat like these big chunks of spices and whatnot? How long do I have to cook it? Okay, 4 to 6 minutes. I think our chicken is pretty much seared. So remove 1 piece, take a bit of that sauce, that marinade.
Usna.
And I'll just layer it with the rice. Holy moly, they're like standing up like they're can of worms or whatever.
The dish was starting to take shape. At this point, I was pretty sure that I will not screw the dish up. But then, this happened.
Oh shit, I forgot saffron milk.
And our saffron milk.
So heat up your milk in a microwave, and then, yeah, this is the expensive part. Get saffron. The cheapest thing I could find with saffron in it was this saffron salt with saffron. I can see bits of saffron in there, so, oh, I see a bit fell through. Can you see that little speck right there? Yeah, that's saffron, that's real saffron. But then, like Andy wrote on this website, that you can substitute it with cheaper turmeric. That will give it that color, but not the taste, so. Yeah, there we go. I'll split it in half, like I'll put half here, I guess. Ooh, and half in the pot. Let's not forget our onions. Right. Bit of the herbs also. And the rest of the rice. Oh look, I made half the recipe and the pot is almost full. Yeah, clearly the rice overcooked a little bit. Final batch of our onions. A little bit more of the fresh herbs. And I guess that's it. Close the lid and let it cook for 10 minutes on. Oh, wait, the most important part. The dough, or in my case, it's gonna be this towel. There we go. Is this a fire hazard? Yeah, probably. Let's hope the house doesn't burn down and we'll have something to eat. So cook it for 10 minutes on high and then turn it to low for half an hour. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'll see you soon for the taste test. Here we are. Now the dish has finished cooking. I've also let it sit for 20 minutes uninterrupted. Now it's open. Ooh. Okay. So many different smells. I can smell the onions, I can smell the cinnamon. It's so weird to smell cinnamon in something that is not sweet. Now let's plate it up. Woo! Hot. As Andy said, let's plate it in layers.
And you kind of want to plate this up in layers, the way that it comes out of the pot.
The bottom burned a little bit, but you can live with that, right? I noticed that I overcooked my rice.
Look at that. That is what we're after. Nice individual grains of rice.
And a little bit of the herbs, right? It doesn't look like the one Andy made. It burnt. But let's taste it, shall we? That's overcooked, of course. I don't know, rice is just like rice. For me, the most interesting part is probably gonna be the chicken. So, again, pretty weird. I taste a lot of coriander in there. It smells amazing, insane. But the taste, I don't know. It's like I'm just eating chicken with rice. I would give it like 5 or 6. Nothing special. Also including the work that it takes to make. Yeah. Sorry, Andy, but it's not worth it. Again, I don't want to offend anyone. Let me get like, you know, the pepper, the onions. I don't know why it got like this hundreds of millions of views. Probably it's AI views, actually Indian. And there's a lot of people in India, so maybe like 1/10 of India saw that video. Other than that, yeah, chicken, great. Rice, nothing super special, dude. The Andy score would be, I'm gonna be brutally honest, it's like a 4.55. Comment down below what I fucked up in this recipe and I might do it second time the proper way. But until then, subscribe, see ya, love you. Also leave a comment of what other YouTubers' recipes I should try. Just talk to me, please. I respond to every comment. Thank you!